Coach, your team is coming off 2 losses to Penn and Princeton,
Yes.
2 of the top teams in the league. What do you feel are some of the takeaways from this past weekend?
You know what? We have a lot to work on. We're still far from our goal, and I think that it's completing a game where we tie together 40 minutes of great basketball, and it's not going to be perfect, but the effort's got to be there. I was a little disappointed against Penn. I give a lot of credit to Penn staff and the Penn players. I think they're very, very talented. I think they've got some of the best bigs in not just the league, but really competitive across the board. Division I in Stepanovic and Waketi. I think they're extremely talented. I just don't think we came mentally ready to play. We didn't look good against the zone. We didn't share the basketball. We didn't move the ball. We didn't execute offensively, and defensively we got manhandled a bit. So there was a lot we needed to fix in a short amount of time, and I was happy with our bounce back versus Princeton. I think we showed more fight, but we just can't go a game where we shoot that low of a percentage and we have some of our main contributors offensively struggling from the field. I think we went Miasha 3 for 10, Meg 3 for 10, and we had Wyckoff 1 for 12, and that type of scoring production, it usually goes the other way for us. But I thought we fought the entire game. I thought defensively we really tried to make things happen. Tamara had a great weekend of what she was trying to create from a defensive end. So we've got some bright spots to work upon, but it's been a really focused week, getting prepared for another tough weekend with Cornell and Columbia. So that's where we're at right now.
That said, though, the team stuck around pretty well this past weekend, only facing single-digit deficits at halftime of each game.
Sure.
So what does that say about it?
There's a lot of fight, but I think we're better than what we displayed this weekend, and I think our team knows that, and you can't talk about it, you got to be about it. So this week is all about our preparation for 2 tough opponents that we're going to play again on the road, and having some confidence about us about going into a road game. We haven't shot the ball particularly well on the road, and it's one of those things. It's the same basket, it's just different scenery around you, and we're obviously changing the scenery today to try to work on that a little bit.
You take the New York trip this weekend against Columbia and Cornell. What do you see out of those 2 teams?
Both teams are playing so hard, playing so tough. I'm impressed with both of them. I think, with Cornell, you got the comeback kids. They come back from real deep deficits. I think down 18 and 15 at one point, driving games into overtime and winning games. They never give up. They play extremely tough. They traditionally have shown some zone, but in the Ivy League have been playing a lot of man-to-man, so I think we have to be prepared for both offensively. And then they're really tough, aggressive defensively. I think Columbia on Friday night, you've got some real confident kids that had a fantastic conference season, and I think Coach Rue, she's doing a phenomenal job over there with her squad in building. They work on their athleticism. They have some really nice pieces in the interior part of their game, and I think the way they switch up the tone from their matchup zone to their man-to-man pressure really causes some teams some trouble. So we're facing 2 quality ball clubs that we got to come play harder and play smarter.